Hi, welcome to Kitchen Chemistry with Essential Wholesale and Labs. I'm Tinica, and today we'll be making a castor jelly muscle rub. So to start with, you'll need your ingredients. You'll need extra virgin olive oil. You'll need at least 1 pound of castor jelly, menthol crystals, the peppermint essential oil, and your mussel essential oil blend. You'll also need your measuring cup and of course safety glasses for adding the menthol to your oil, and then a spoon, a large spoon, a spatula, and a measuring spoon. So let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do is measure out a half a cup of your extra virgin olive oil. Let me add here. There we go. And you're going to heat this to about 170 degrees. A good thermometer are candy thermometers that you can buy at most grocery stores. So we're just going to let that heat up for a moment. Okay, so once your oil is heated to about 170, you're going to want to add 1 tablespoon of menthol crystals. And actually, before we do that, we want to put on our safety goggles. And we add our 1 tablespoon of menthol crystals. And the nice thing about this recipe is that if you find that 1 tablespoon is just not quite enough for the menthol effect that you want, you can always add more. Okay, so now that the menthol crystals have fully dissolved in the oil, we can add our castor jelly. Turn down my burner. I had it on low, and now I'm turning it down to warm just because we don't need it to be that hot. So we're just going to scoop our castor jelly right into the oil. And we're going to use the full pound. There we go. And then we're just going to heat the castor jelly until it melts into the oil. You can see it's already melting very nicely. And you don't want to overheat. You just want to have enough heat so that everything melts together. Okay, so we'll give that a moment to warm up. So once your mussel rub is fully melted together, you can fully blend it with the menthol, the castor jelly and the menthol, and take it off the heat. Of course, turn your hot plate off or your burner, and you're going to want to let this cool to about 90 degrees before you add your essential oils. Cooling it down allows your essential oils to stay in the product. If you add them while the product is too hot, they'll just evaporate out of your product, which of course isn't what you want. So you'll cool this down for a little while, and you'll add 1 tablespoon each of your mussel essential oil blend and your peppermint triple distilled essential oil. And you can pour it into your nice containers. And when finished, your product will look like this. And you can see that it's a rather thick product. It's not falling out of the bowl. It's kind of, let's see if I can scoop some up for you, so you can see what the consistency is. So that's kind of what the consistency is and what it'll look like. And it smells nice and fresh, very minty, very mentholy, and it feels cooling and hot, both cooling and hot on the skin. So we hope you enjoy your new castor jelly mussel rub. And thanks for joining us today. You can find links to all of the ingredients in the description of the video, and enjoy.